Spread. In this topic, we're going to understand how brokers actually survive and how the business actually works. So first we have to understand, where do we find the spread? To find the spread, all you have to do is go to your MT4 platform, go under your market watch, so the one with the green and red arrow, and click on that. Right, and this guy here will appear. The spread is then these numbers that are appearing on the far right. If you can't see your spread, just right click anywhere on that and click on spread. So just make sure that spread option has been ticked, then you'll be able to see the spread. So in this instance, looking at USD CAD, the spread there is a 3.2 spread. Okay, looking at the USD JPY, the spread there is a 3.0 pip spread. All right, and it just went to 2.9 pips worth of spread. So the spread is this number. And what does this number really mean? All right, other people tell you that it is the difference between the bid price and the ask price, which is true. So if you take this number subtracted by this number, you'll get this number over here, which is then your spread. But what does it really mean for your trading? So let's go and take an example. In our example, we're gonna say that the spread that we're paying for whatever trade you're about to take is actually a spread of 2 pips. Now, key point, spread is charged in pips, and since we understand how pips are related to the lot size and the pip value that you're using, we can then calculate how much spread that you're gonna be paying. All right, which means if you're using a lot size of 0.01, e.g., you will then have a pip value of a 0.10 cents per pip. If you use a 0.110, it's $1 per pip. If you use a 1.00, it's $10 per pip. All right, so if you're paying 10 cents for each pip and you are literally paying for 2 pips, this would mean that to execute that trade, you'll pay here 20 cents in spread. Okay, if you use the 0.10, which is then pip valued at $1 per pip, you're then gonna pay for the same trade, but because of the lot size, $2 in spread. And if you use a 1.00 standard lot, you'll then use up about $20 on spread. Now, spread can be covered in literally a 1 minute candle. So one 1 minute candle is usually enough to cover for the spread that you are paying for. All right, so spread for me is basically your trading fees, and this is literally how the broker is surviving. That's why we don't take any shares on the profit you make, because we've taken our profit. You are paying us to execute this trade, to make sure it's on the market and you are able to see the fruits of your trade. So I want us to take more examples and be a lot more practical. So I'm just going to get my calculator real quick. Calculator. There we go, we have got the calculator. Now let's take some examples. Let's say now you use a lot size of a 0.03 and we want to understand how much spread you're gonna pay. So let's say your pip value here is then obviously a 0.30, so it's 30 cents in dollars. The amount of pips we're paying for spread is 2 pips. This means all we have to do is take the pip value, which in this case is 30 cents, 0.30, multiply that amount of pips of spread that you need to pay for. That will give you an amount of 60 cents in dollars. So that's how much spread is going to go to the broker, and you can cover this within, or recover this within literally 1 minute. Let's say you use the lot size of 0.67. This means the pip value there would then be $6.70 on each pip, plus minus, and you have 2 pips to pay for. All right, this would mean then we're gonna take $6.70 because that's the pip value, $6.70, multiply that by the 2 pips that you need to pay for, and that would mean that on this trade you're going to be spending $13.40 on that trade once off. Okay, let's use something like a 2.75 lot size. This would mean the pip value there is then sitting at $27.50 per pip. You've got 2 pips to pay for. This would mean then you're paying $27.50 multiplied by 2. This would then be $55 worth of spread that you have to pay, and that's once off. Whether you win the trade, whether you lose the trade, the broker has taken its transactional fees, because you can't place a trade without us executing it on your behalf with our liquidity providers. So spread is pretty simple once you understand pipology, and once you understand the power of leverage, because it's all interlinked. Once you understand pips, there's nothing that pips can tell you. So that's it literally for spread. Nothing major. You know where to find it on the platform now, and you know how to calculate how much you're going to spend on spread even before you execute the trade. So leave me your comments, tell me if you understand spread much better now. It's not just the difference between the ask and the bid price, but in essence it's the trading fees that you are paying to your beloved broker. So leave me your comments below. If I should add anything, also let me know below. Till we meet again in the next video. Peace.